now, and we are moving on to a little bit of fashion, right? And this is from Hal Rubenstein. Now, you can always tell a Hal Rubenstein piece by the cut. Hal Rubenstein, who is former editor at InStyle magazine, he is always on the forefront of style and fashion when it comes to red carpets and at fashion shows. He is a stickler for the way a piece is cut and the way that it shapes a woman's body. Hal always talks about he loves women. He loves for women to look pulled together and very pulled together and very sophisticated, and that's what his line really does show. What you're seeing here in this leather and scuba jacket, and I know you're like, scuba, what does that mean? You've got leather all here. This is all leather. All of this is leather. Leather on the top of the sleeve, and then underneath, where a lot of us need, myself included, a little bit of stretch in the arm area. That's where you've got your scuba material, and it's only right there in that panel underneath the arm and along the side of the body. But when you flip it around, and I'll flip it around, you've got all leather in the center, leather along the princess seaming, and then a little bit of that scuba along the side. Again, right where we would need a little bit of stretch and not a lot of containment. You know what I mean? Let me show you all of the colors that you can choose from, and these are really beautiful spring shades. So this one is Hyacinth. How great is that? We have it for you in Admiral, and this one is gonna be a teal blue, and it's called Admiral. We have Wedgwood, and it's very much a periwinkle, in case you were wondering. It's called Wedgwood. This one is almondine, and you can clearly see, I mean, the color of the inside of the almond, not the outside of the almond. We have Lily, I like that. And this one is it's a white, but there's a grayness to it. Sort of like an off-white, gray kind of look. That one's called Lily. And then we have Onyx, and Onyx is gonna be your jet black, really beautiful, very classic, sort of classic, elegant, sophisticated leather jacket. Because when you hear black leather jacket, don't you instantly think biker? Well, not with Hal Rubenstein. He does it in a way that you can wear this to work. He does this in a way that you can wear this to a spring wedding if you need to. And look how great Donald looks in that. Speaking of a spring wedding, because even though it's spring, and in some places, like locally where we live, it's super hot. But in some places, it's surprisingly chilly. I was just talking to Danielle Nicole last hour, and she was telling me she had just flown in from New York. She said she actually had on her winter coat the other day because it was so cold. So that's one of the things about spring. You never quite know what you're gonna get. So it's nice if you have a piece like this that you could easily grab and it's gonna look good, it's gonna look pulled together. Like I said, you can easily wear this to a spring wedding if you need to. And then of course you can wear this to work as an alternative to your basic blazer. Throw this on top of another, your jeans and a t-shirt if you want to. Have fun with color on this. But the main thing is this beautiful, very feminine cut to it. This is not a boxy jacket. It's one that, because women are not boxy, women have curves, and this one is cut to the curves of a woman. I even like the way that Hal, and I'll unzip this one so that you can see, did a beautiful lining on the inside too. You've got pocket on this side. Don't you love inside pockets? Most women's clothing don't have inside pockets, only the fellas do. So it's nice that we can have a little inside pocket if we need to, and a pocket on that side as well. But look at how great the lining looks. And it's gonna be the same lining on all of the jackets that you see here, but it just makes for something really beautiful if and when your jacket's open. If you wanted to fold this up, roll up the cuff, you could easily do that, and then you have that really pretty lining peeking out there as well. But these are available for you this morning. We're gonna have a full show with Hal coming up at 6 a.m. this morning, but this is gonna be your opportunity to go ahead and get this leather scuba jacket and just have that great third piece that we talk about all the time. When you see in the magazines or you see on the celebrities and how they always look so styled, and you think, well, what are they doing that the average woman isn't doing? You'll notice that they always kind of have on that one extra piece, or we call it the third piece. So think about it. You're gonna wear your top, you're gonna wear your bottom, you throw this third piece on, and you look like somebody styled you. gorgeous. The way that Donna's wearing it, that one's called Admiral. This really pretty kind of lavender color in front is called Hyacinth. The periwinkle color is called Wedgwood. We also have it in almondine, and that's gonna be more of your tan shade. The white color is called Lily, and then in black, we have it for you in the color of Onyx. This is an event price, so we took about $55 off of our regular price. It's already a customer pick, so it's already tried and true, and you've got it in extra small to 3X. So go ahead and enjoy that. You've got flex pay on it, and you have an extra flex if you have an HSN card. So remember, Hyacinth, Admiral, this was Wedgwood, Almondine, Lily, and Onyx. Now we will have a